I'm the girl who has it all together, you see. I have the newest bags and I'm dressed to impress all of the eyes who will undress me as I walk by. I spend hours adjusting my appearance as I wait for a man who loves me. You see, and as he approaches, my body is filled with euphoria and I get butterflies from the simple line, I love you. But see, his love is a little bit different, okay? So full of passion, it's so real that I could feel each and every strike that he's ever thrown to my face with his hands. The bruises underneath my eyes, they'll tell you the truth, but the names he calls me, that must be proof that he loves me. He calls me baby. This isn't the only man that has abused my beauty, but also the man who stares at me with intentions of using me for his own satisfaction. Yes, I'm talking about sex. You see, you just see an object, but let me remind you that objects don't have hearts, and although mine has been broken, I can still feel the shame and the pain of being used and abused after giving you what you wanted. Kind of feels like you took my soul and tied it onto yours and began to run with my heart attached. Now this is the heart attack. I chased him until I realized I could never catch up, so I gave up. Yeah, I said it, I gave up, and he dragged me. Now I'm covered in this dirt as the result of my hurt, and if he wants me back, he just pulls the rope. I'm arrested to the regrets of this one night stand, and it beats me every time I think of him. He controls my mind with his remote lies, and I believe them saying you're not worth it. You're actually worth less because you're you, so I suggest you go and take that money you have and go buy some shoes or something expensive to add to your worth. See, add some extra sparkle to your eyes so that you can glow again, because your inner shine, that, my dear, is gone. You need to brush on an extra layer of coverage so your imperfections won't show. And maybe if you add some volume to your lashes, it will shut up the voice that harasses you and says you're not good enough. Or if I contour my face, maybe I could add and take away from the weight and the shame that my face carries. I only look strong because I've had to carry this burden for so long. You see, I just learned to deal with it. But all these strings are attached to my soul, and I feel as if I'm being pulled by the gravitation of sexual sin. It's like two forced attractions between two magnets. I see the walls start caving in, and every time I think of him, I run to the door, only to find that it was open when I was 4. The day that man touched me, my innocence left me. He awakened this lust within my soul. Now I just use relations as a bandage, but this wound has become infected. I've neglected the pain for so long. It feels like it's become a disease. It's spread through my mind, soul, and body. I can't seem to get free. And every time I try, I'm reminded of my body's history and all these partners that I've had. Nobody understands. I don't even know who I am. What happened to me? I used to be free. I used to be innocent. Now I'm chained. Now I'm experienced. Who will ever want me? Until I stopped looking down and I finally took a look up. I seen a father staring at me with love in his eyes. He says, "My daughter, I have not passed you by. You are still the apple of my eye. I could see all you've been through, but my love for you is far more than what you've done." I said, my love for you is far more than what you've done. It's more than the distance from the moon back to the sun. You're everything to me. This is why I gave my son. I have loved you for eternity. Now, give me your hand and I will go and collect all the pieces of your heart you've given away, and like drawings in the sand, my ocean of love will wash away your sins. I don't want anything from you. I want to give you my love. Now please accept this invitation of affection. I'm your father and your protection. I just want your heart. And even if it's been broken, let me remind you that that does not break us apart. Stare at you in love, and you are mine and I am yours, and in my eyes you are restored, my daughter.